Good morning, everybody. Today is the 22nd of April. The show is called a TBR, a double SF show, which simply means TBR Solution Sports Forum. It is myself, the Saubrey Boyz. I'm accompanied by Saddam Maake. Saddam, welcome to the show. Saddam, welcome to the show.
Morning, everyone, all soccer lovers on Saturday morning. Say hello, everyone.
Yeah, I think you've moved your position. Your sound is breaking now. You are not where you were, but in the meantime, Thabiso, hello, how are you? Just greet everyone.
I'm okay. Thank you very much, Ntate Shabalala. Good morning to the viewers. Good morning
also,
to Mr. Saddam too. Yeah, looking forward to a lovely show today. Thank you.
There is an instability of internet. I don't know whether it's on my side or on your side. Can you hear me well that side?
Yes, I can hear you well, but at first I was losing you a bit, but now I can hear you properly.
All right.
Yeah. But now I can hear you properly.
All right. Yeah. Saddam, can I hear you?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know if I'm on the right position. Can you see me on your side?
Yeah, I can see you. I can hear you. We had a bit of an issue with internet, especially those who are using what you call Vumatel fiber. I don't know, there was a whole issue, especially in our area here. So yesterday it was a problem. I hope we are not going to experience the very same problem. Guys, we saw what happened. Cardoso, Kaizer Jr. responding to Cardoso. Cardoso complaining that Kaizer Chiefs won't win any title because they are playing with youngsters. So I don't know. And then Kaizer Jr. responding to that. And then, yeah, let's start with you, Saddam. What's your take about this in brief?
About Cardoso's issue, I know this is beyond our control as supporters. This is for management and the former players, Cardoso. But what I read about the statement, he said Chiefs will never win the trophy and with the young players. And then he forget that he was there 7 years without nothing. And then he talk about Chiefs getting penalties, but he forget that he was a penalty taker at Kaizer Chiefs. How many penalty kicked? How many penalty missed? How many times he cost us not winning as well? While he said we are not going to win and we never win nothing. So we are trying to build the team. All the legends left at Kaizer Chiefs. They don't talk the way he does. I know his opinion, but we are not happy, especially myself, because I used to protect him when the supporters were booing him at the stadium. He nearly left the Chiefs 2020 when Chiefs was losing. The supporters was complaining. I remember I was sitting with his family, always his family, sitting there, I sit with them, and then I tell them now, guys, don't boo players in front of his family. Cardoso is part of our player, we must support him. But today is the one who said Chiefs are not good. I saw the picture here again. He was standing with, when we play against his team, Skukuni was standing with the young Chabalala. We don't know what he was telling him about. But what I can say, he must leave Kaizer Chiefs and continue with his new team and new life.
All right. Thabiki, what's your take about that?
For me, I think Cardoso is talking from a bitter place. For me, because he's been on Kaizer Chiefs since he left Sekhukhune, he's been talking like, I don't want to say wrong things or what, but he's not been talking nice things about Kaizer Chiefs, so I think he's speaking from a bitter place. I'm to say Cardoso like I'm sorry. I think something is disturbing me. Can we yes.
All right. No, I could see you. I don't know what happened. Why did you show this picture that you are showing?
No, I'm back.
Now let's move on. Let's move
yes,
on.
Okay.
Yeah. Say it. Say your final words on the matter.
Okay.
Are you done?
Yeah, I think he must just focus on yes. No, I think he must just focus on Cardoso must just focus on on his team and then on his future. He must just leave Kaizer Chiefs out of his mouth for now, I think, because his opinions are not very good to Chiefs followers and Chiefs management, because he's been there Chiefs playing, and then he was not a youngster himself. I mean, he didn't win anything in the years that he's been there. So
yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. Is Cardoso the same player who once said some Chiefs players were coming to the game being drunk? Am I right?
Yes, it's him.
But now let's look at this way. If he saw players coming to the ground being drunk, was it wrong? What is wrong is for him to talk about it now. All right.
What I can say, if the player comes, his teammate comes there drunk, he must talk to somebody there, maybe another player. Let's say he can talk to Kune and then take the message to the coach, trying to protect the players and just make things, but not to go to the media and talk about player was drinking, because we don't know the side of the story from him, what he was doing, what happened. So now I think it's not good, because meaning he talks bad about Kaizer Chiefs. He's trying to sabotage Chiefs now.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm saying if he saw players coming drunk, you are right, Saddam. He should have raised it at that particular point in time, rather than going to the media and raising it. All right, and then so that's not fair for him to do that. But at the same time, I think even Chiefs players, they need to reflect. Remember, it's not only him. I think it was Jampule or Junior Kanye, but I may be wrong here. I think there was a clip where I listened, Jabu said, man. I think he was referring to a game at school level in Davidton. All right. And then, but if that is the case, I think the players should refrain. The players should exercise the high level of discipline. But I agree with you guys. Why does he talk about it now as if he did win a trophy when he was there at Kaizer Chiefs? And then it sounds like somebody who's bitter for me. So I too, I wouldn't agree to such a thing. So now let's move on, guys. We have just seen that the big one. Thabiso, thank you very much for the picture that you have shared with me on our Facebook page. This is the draw. Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, semi-final, FNB Stadium on the 6th of May. The time is 1500. And then the next game, it's Stellenbosch and Skukune United. And then the time is also 1800. And then they play at Dane Craven Stadium. So this one is a big one. And I will talk about it later, maybe on Tuesday or closer to the 6th. And then we'll start now building up towards that. I just wanted to share that. It's a big one. It's a big one, this one. And then the other one, we know that Kev, this is the draw.
Yeah, continue. It's fine.
Kev Champions League, and then we see that Simba, they're playing Wydad, and then Al Ahly, they'll play Raja, and then Belouizdad, they'll be playing Mamelodi Sundowns. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen, and then of course we'll be rooting for Mamelodi Sundowns. As you can see, this is what I share here. The the quarterfinals, the 21st of, this was the 21st.
Yes, yesterday, the game already played there.
And then what was the score? Do you have the score?
Yes. ES Tunisia has already won 1-0.
Mm-hmm. They've already...
Yeah, away. Yes. So the game took place last night, yes.
All right. Then today we've got Simba versus Wydad and Al Ahly versus Raja. And then Mamelodi Sundowns versus Belouizdad. So we're going to see what's going to happen. These are the games that are playing tonight. So now let's take Mamelodi Sundowns, who are the team that is representing us. And then what do you think? What's your take? Saddam, let me start with you.
Yeah, I think there's the time for Sundown to reduce and come back and make sure they win after they lost, Nedbank. It's their time now to focus on the cap. We as in South Africa will be behind them, will support them. Good luck to them. They can do it. We want them to go to another level because now they're on quarterfinal.
Yeah,
I think they can do something. They know they've been there. They've got the experience and done it for about the cap game. So let them do their job. We're behind them to get 12 players, whatever are not there. But the main issue is they must win the game away. And then when they come that side, we'll support them to wrap the game.
Yeah, just raise your voice a little bit. You are speaking a little bit low, but I can hear you very well. Thabiki, what's your take about Sundowns in their game?
For me, it's going to be a tough game away, but I believe they'll come back with the positive results, whether it's a draw or a win. Yeah, I think they should come back with the results because it's not going to be easy in Algeria. That team, they also just lost their 19 games unbeaten run, also just like Sundowns has just lost their 19 game unbeaten run. So those teams will be looking forward to bouncing back, you see. And then I'm sure that the home team in Belouizdad will be looking forward to getting also a positive results also versus Mamelodi Sundowns at home. So it's going to be a tough match also. Yeah. Thank you
Are we
very
not
much.
supposed to be worried because we see that Sundowns, the past previous games, they were starting to draw. Is it not that time? You know, a team at some point go Islam. Is it not that time whereby we see that Sundowns is experiencing a slump? Am I correct?
Yes.
Or it will be Sundowns bouncing back? Saddam, let me ask you here. Are we supposed to be worried that, those are the signs that probably some of the players are, fatigue is catching up with them. And that is why we see what we are seeing. Saddam?
Yeah, I think to me, I'm a little bit worried about them because they draw 2 games on the league and lose Nedbank 2-1 against Ellis. Now I think now they have to sit down, drawing board, and make sure they make a good squad because you remember they got about 3 squads. Now they must get the final squad that can face Kev and the league remaining games. But anyway, about the league is over, but they must just win those remaining games for the pride. In the name of the game, they must win to have a good story about that one. But the Kev one, they must build the nice combination for the cap because now they must focus on cap. This is the main point that if they are not bring back their effort, it's going to be a problem. Sundown must bounce back to make sure they go forward.
Thabiki, I know that Arsenal was playing last night. Did you watch the game? What happened? If you did watch the game?
Yes, I watched the game. It was a very scary game. Southampton scored very early, and then they came, and then their Arsenal former player, I forgot this player's name, and he scored the second goal also very quick in the second half, and then Arsenal, they tried bouncing back until they managed. Gabriel Martinez scored the first goal for Arsenal, and then Southampton came back with the third one, and that's where I thought, nah, they've lost the game. Saka, Odegaard came back with 2 games to at least get a point out of that game. It was a very tough game for Arsenal, I must say. But it's very nice to see them bouncing back after the 2-2 draws versus West Ham and Liverpool. So yeah, they are showing that they trying to win the league, but at this point right now, it's going to be tough for them after last night's results, you see. But I believe that they can beat Manchester City. I still believe they will beat Manchester City in their game versus Manchester City. That's coming very soon. So we're looking forward to that also.
How about this history that you have Real Madrid playing very poorly on the league at one stage, 1 year? Even now, they're playing poorly, but the Champions League, the experience.
Yeah.
Right? I'm giving that scenario an analogy. Kaizer Chiefs at some point, that was that team. Kaizer Chiefs would play very bad, but when it comes to cup, they will be a different animal. I'm asking, but this one is referring to Saddam. Don't you think that the experience of Pep Guardiola and his squad, they having won the league before, will come to the party? Remember, Arsenal has never won the league for a very long time. What's your take, Saddam? I see that you have raised your hands, Thabiki. What's your take, Saddam? Do you think that can play a role?
Yeah, I think when I watched it yesterday, the game was a little bit scary when they draw 3-3. But I told you in before that Arsenal, they got nothing to lose. They can disturb all the team. They can surprise people. Now they're still going to play Man City, and Man City also want to win. Man City, they got experience. They've been winning this trophy league many times. Experience is working, but sometimes don't undermine the young one because they can spoil the party. So, but when I come to Kaizer Chiefs, yes, Kaizer Chiefs was cup specialist. I remember we never win the league six times in a row until we win the league 1992 when you go to Mandela Cup called Confederation. What happened is the team that play Kaizer Chiefs when it comes to cups, they know the Chiefs to win. We used to win cups, but the league, we didn't consider so much like the cup. But the cup, because it's a knockout, it's a punch, it's a champion. That's why Kaizer Chiefs was focusing on that one. I think now, while I'm talking to you, we're struggling both league and the cups. But now we are coming back because we're on the Nedbank semi-final. Something can happen. I can tell you that we're going to final, but we don't know who's going to meet Chiefs at final.
Aneli hae mona suweng se limna le Thabiso, I would say spere se adlala ne. Jwano, am I going to say una le spere go England na? Because while I'm still there is this Erling Haaland phenomenon. Guys, look at this guy's numbers. Can you see the numbers? Only in 2022, 2023, at Premier League, 28 games, 32 goals, 5 assists. FA Cups, 2 goals, 3 goals, no assist. And then Community Shield, 1 goal, no goals, no assist. But these numbers are real. What's your take about this, Thabiki? This
well, looking at the numbers, this shows a great number 9 player, the modern number 9. He can assist, he can score, he's always there in the box. You'll never miss Haaland when Manchester City puts the ball in the 18-yard area. So this guy is going to be the best player very soon. He's reminding me of Van Nistelrooy. He was always there in the box. The Ronaldo of Brazil. He was always there when Brazil had the ball. The Real Madrid, the Barcelona. He was always there in the fight, fighting for the ball. Scraping out a goal where you can see that the defending team had the ball in their hands. But he would surprise you of how he scores the ball. Even if the ball looks like it's going to pass him, he just touched the ball. This is our best number 9 we have currently. Followed by Lewandowski, I must say.
Yeah, to me.
Yes, Anna. Yes,
To
Saddam.
add on that, Haaland is a serial killer. When it comes to the goal, he is like a cat and the milk. He can do whatever. You can see him.
It's like a cat and the milk.
Yeah,
Like that
you
one.
you can't see him
Yeah.
in the field of play, but you can see only when he scored the goals. And he's
Yeah.
lucky because his height is right. He's got a good height, can check, can run, can do anything, can score any angle.
Yeah.
That boy is a magic. He can do anything. And then Manchester, they don't mind that he must mark or he must do that. In the 18 area, you can see him only when he scores the goals. He doesn't mind to do a scrambled egg in the 18 area. No, he scores goals. That is his job, to score goals.
Saddam,
Then you know the targets.
you may know this guy, Congo Malevale. Congo would miss.
Yes, I know him.
Congo would miss 5 and score 3.
Yes.
And they win.
Yeah.
3-3 or 3-2. But he would miss so many goals. But Haaland does not miss many goals, okay? Just like Mark Williams would say, stay in the kitchen. Stay in the kitchen. That's where Haaland is. Now, let's move on. The Champions League draw. AC Milan and Inter. And then also Manchester City and Real Madrid. Which one do you think is the best game here? Which one is the biggest?
For me, it's both games, because there you have the Milan derby there. I mean, you don't want to miss that, especially for the Champions League semi-final. You know, that's for me the big game for me for now, I must say. But then when you look at down, you have the best team in the Champions League in Real Madrid, the Galacticos, versus one of the best teams actually in Europe currently, in terms of numbers, in terms of players, in terms of consistency there in Manchester City. So this one is going to be it's going to be Mbezima versus Haaland there.
It's gonna be Humdinger game.
Yes. So looking at those teams there, you see you have the best team looking at the overall the semi-final there, you have Real Madrid, you have AC Milan, you have Inter Milan. Manchester City has never won a Champions League trophy before, if I'm correct. Yeah, because but they'll be looking to topple those teams there. I must say that I'm looking at Manchester City upsetting Real Madrid. But you can never write off. Real Madrid in these kind of games. Even if you can beat them in the first league, but going into the second league, they might surprise you. They're a very scary team when you play against them, especially in a trophy, in a tournament. I mean, they're very good in bouncing back.
All right, Thabiki. Let's move on. This is you know what I see, Saddam. When we talk now football, I see the Italians in the semi-final. I see one English team in the semi-final. I see Spain in the semi-final. There is always Spanish team, semi-final going forward. For the first time after many years, we don't see the Germans, which is Bayern Munich. And then what does this tell you? When we always argue that the English football is the biggest, I hear people even saying that, even players, even Pep Guardiola, saying the English league is the best league. But you have the Italians who have won the World Cup a few times. They are in the semi-final. The Spanish who have won the World Cup too, they have even won more Champions League than any other soccer team in Europe. So what does that tell you, Saddam?
Yeah, I think it shows that the game are the best now. When you see the Manchester City now, people are talking about Manchester now. So another teams, like you said, they used to win World Cup and whatever. But now things change, meaning we're going to enjoy to balance equation from the left to the right to see when it's the English league. So we know what we can see, what they can offer to us. But I think now we're enjoying soccer both sides.
It's soccer both sides. Now we've got the biggest news that we have just heard now in Europe. It is said slowly but sure, Messi is 80% close to sign with Barcelona. And this is the information that we got from the head of marketing from Barcelona. He said, if Messi comes back, it would be great. Okay, it would be great news. Players like Haaland don't have the same pool. Leo is number one. It is evident that his return would be positive in the world of marketing. It would be stupid if Tebas doesn't help make it. And we have already indicated that Tebas has already indicated that the league definitely needs Messi. They must just do the numbers. And then it is believed that they are prepared to give him 13 million euros, which is net per annum, all right, and which works around 25 million as a gross. Net is after the deduction. And this is an offer that has been put on the table for Messi, which will make him the highest paid player. And he is offered a 2-year contract, all right? And then the largest contract given by Laporta. Laporta has never given a very huge contract since he returned as a coach. The highest earning player is Lewandowski with 9 million euros. So those are the news that are happening in Spain as far as Lionel Messi's chances of him coming back. Now, Thursday, we know that they briefed the La Liga. They met. Barca informed La Liga that there will be 2 significant sales from the club this summer. Barca will also assure La Liga that there will be several important wage reductions. Among those players who apparently needs to reduce their wages is Sergio Busquets, who's earning a lot, and also Jordi Alba. And remember, these are guys who are very close to Messi. And one of the news that we pick up was Messi said he'll only come back if those guys remains at the team. Remember, at some point they wanted to sell Jordi Alba, all right? And then that is part of their plan. And then they are also looking at making 4 signings this season. So what's your take about that, guys? What do you want to say?
For me, I think
Go, Thabiki.
okay, for me, I think the move would be great for La Liga, man. I mean, sometimes you see when you have a player like Messi, in your country, or if he's playing in the league that you like, I mean, you will always watch the football in that league. So I think Spanish football, La Liga, is missing that type of player. They don't have a big name player that everybody wants to see, even if you're not a supporter of Barcelona. Look at us now. We are looking at PSG just to see Messi. So I think Laporte is right to say that Messi should return to La Liga to make Barcelona great again. Thank you.
Saddam, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, about Messi, I think he must go back home. I support Barcelona, but now I've got about 45% to watch Barcelona because without Messi, even Messi can go there. Messi is the son of soil at Barcelona. To go to PG
PSG.
Never, just because of the money. Yeah, he must go back to Barcelona. He must go there and play, to be a legend and to be a former player, to be everything, because he's a Barcelona son. We know him from Barcelona. About the other one, we can support, but it's not good. I want to see Messi playing at Barcelona, back home, once more.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm one of the people who now watch the French league. I don't watch La Liga anymore. I do watch there and there. I watch Barcelona there and there. But if Messi goes back, that's the impact of Lionel Messi. The impact that even TBR has already alluded to that, as Thabiki has shared here on our Facebook page, that they really need the man. And they even say, as Barcelona, they are going to make only 4 signings Definite one is Lionel Messi, as you can see there. And then the second one is Inigo Martinez and Ike Gundogan. And then the fourth one, we are not sure. We are still waiting. We are told that they may sell Rafinha, they may sell Torres. There's some of the players, even Ansu Fati and all that. Let me just hear your opinion there, especially on Ansu Fati, because they think they can get a good money around Ansu Fati. What's your take? Do you think it would be a good thing for them to sell a player, a youngster like Ansu Fati, who still have a future? Of course, he's got injuries, but now you bring an old man like Lionel Messi, who's going to play 2 to 3 years. What's your take, Thabisi? What's your take about this?
For me, I think they should just leave Ansu Fati because he's shown a glimpse of good football, a glimpse of being a best footballer. I think they should just let him be because he's been bothered by injuries. He has not been able to show us his best. While since Xavi is back, I think they should just leave him to also learn from Messi. Let them play together. Sometimes, I think they should leave him. There's Aubameyang there, there's Rafinha there that you can sell. There's Torres. There are players that you can sell to make money, so that you can pay Messi. But for me, they should just be leave him alone. Leave Ansu Fati alone. And I don't see the reason why they should also bring in Ike Gundogan. I mean, he's old. I mean, there's Busquets there who can also operate in the midfield. I mean, there are youngsters who play in that position where Ike Gundogan is going to be playing. So they should just not sign him. For me, I don't think he will be a good signing for Barcelona because he's old. He is a good player, by the way. You can see what he does in English Premiership, but how many seasons is he going to play in Barcelona? Is he going to play 2 or 1, or is he going to play half a season? For me, that's a useless signing for me to bring into Barcelona at this age. Thank you.
I think it's a business decision. Remember, Iko Gundogan, they're going to get him for free. I think that's a business decision.
Oh,
let me tell you something.
Yeah.
When it comes to Laporta, that is why they say this is the biggest money that he would have spent. The majority of the players that he got, you named them, Lewandowski got them for free, which shows he's a very good businessman. And I'm seeing a very good leadership in him. I'm very much impressed. Me, I always say you learn from others. Now I want to show you the stats of the king of football. Now, unfortunately, I'll have to bring Cristiano Ronaldo, him and Lionel Messi. And then now, Messi has played 572 games, okay? And then Cristiano 626. And then the goals is 495, 495. Messi caught up with Ronaldo with lesser games. And now, why I'm doing this? Because I know that Ballon d'Or has already started. They are already now comparing because the issue is about Ballon d'Or. Now, I know that Messi is being compared with Haaland, Messi is being compared with Neymar and all that. Now, in terms of goal and assist, goal is beating both two guys. Goal and assist. Remember some of those goals that are scored by Mbappe? They've been assisted by him. He's at 58 as we speak, currently in the season. Haaland is at 50, and then Mbappe is at 52. So I'm already doing the Messi Special now, if maybe you have noticed. And then this is the man. Now look at man of the matches since from 2009. Remember man of the match? You have beaten all the players in the field of play. Now we are looking only at the Champions League. Messi is at 67 and is followed by Ronaldo, 17, what is this? It's 27 goals more, all right? Ronaldo is at 40, 23, Lewandowski 21, and then Benzema 13. Man of the matches, 12. You know what? Mbappe 10. As I say, man of the match, you've beaten everybody. Remember, I always argue and say, if you want to compare Messi with all these players which they want to bring in, so that maybe doesn't get the Ballon d'Or. Look at the dominance, his dominance in terms of records from 2000 to 2009. Most goals it was Thierry Henry, and then Riquelme, Argentinian, and Jonino, most free kicks, most Ballon d'Or, 10 different ones, most Ballon d'Ors in terms of the records there. And then the most golden boots, it was Diego Forlan, an Argentinian. No, Diego Forlan is it's not
Uruguay.
an Argentinian, a Uruguay. And then now records from 2010 to 2022, look who's dominating. This man has dominated football. Most goals, Lionel Messi. Most assists, Lionel Messi. Most free kicks, most Ballon d'Or, most Golden Boot. Now, I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore about this guy. This man is a genius. They may want to deny it, and I still want to know what will make him not to win the Ballon d'Or this time. And did you see that he has already won a title again? He has already won a title 2 days ago. These are the numbers. I forgot to share that slide. These are the numbers that you have. Look, Messi played how many? 69 games, 91 goals. That was in 2012. Remember, 22 assists. The highest for Ronaldo was 59 games and 69 goals and 13 assists. Look at even the assists. Lewandowski, 58, 69 goals, 15 assists. So others, they are almost the same with Ronaldo. That's why Lewandowski was saying, who else will refuse as a striker to play with Lionel Messi? Every striker would love to play with Lionel Messi. So that's it. Guys, thank you very much for the show. I really appreciate your time. And I need to thank all those fans, all those people who are supporting us. We really appreciate, and then continue to do that. And then because as I don't know, did you see it? Did I share that? Maybe I was not even sharing the numbers. Did you see these numbers? Did I share?
No.
I didn't share. Yeah, I realized now that I didn't share because I was trying to check where to stop. Those are the numbers that I was talking about. You know, this man is a phenomenon. You like it or not, you know. And even this year, this Ballon d'Or, I'm telling you, Messi is there. He's already knocking on the door. It's another. He has just 2 days ago. He was given IFFHS again. All right, and he's the most player who has received that. So, guys, thank you very much. As I said, and I need to thank people who continue to subscribe and support us. If you want to know more about the Big R or TBR solution, just go to our website, all right? Learn more. We are a financial company. We do a lot of things. We sell books. We have Momo that we sell, which helps you to start your own business. And then I'm told that Mabel Mukono, who stays opposite me, is selling airtime like hotcakes. Saddam, I hope you're still selling a lot. Are you doing well on that front?
It's true that even tomorrow I'm going to Limpopo, so I'm ready. I bought the voucher already, so I'm ready for that. So people, when they see me at Limpopo, then they can get the airtime, no problem.
They must buy airtime from you. Anyone who wants, guys, let me tell you something. I'm talking to Nedbank. All right, thanks to Fatuane from PSL, who made that meeting possible. He did not facilitate anything. He just said to the guy, speak to this guy, so that people must not insinuate anything. Then I spoke to the guy that, please, can you give us the tickets for our show so that we can give out the tickets? I think it's looking good. So Saddam, you'll be our man. As they win the tickets, they'll come to you, we'll arrange that they must get the tickets from you, all right? We'll be starting with the derby. I hope we'll get those tickets for the derby, but it's looking good. And then Momo, Thabiso, are you selling Momo? Are you doing well with Momo?
Yes, yes, yes. The Momo device is working currently, is working. Everything is in order. Like they taught us, decent taught us, and then here's the device where people can reach out to us if they want to like register for Momo. They can contact us on our social media, and then we'll get back to them. So with the Momo device, you can sell airtime, vouchers for to use at Hollywood bets and soccer bets. All those things. You can also pay your DSTV, play your lottery, buy airtime, buy data. So it's everything actually. So yeah, people if they're interested in the Momo device, they can contact us on our social media platforms.
Guys, as you see Saddam in the ground, take airtime. He'll give it to you so that you are taken care of. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I'm sure you know by now that we always talk about branches. Saddam gives us the branches of Kaizer Chiefs. So I wanted to share they are playing today. There is Soweto Orlando East Bonner Grounds. Those some of the games, I don't know. As you can see, those are the branches. And then there is Soweto Crew, they play against Red Flay branch at 11 o'clock. And Tembisa, Kaizer Chiefs branch, they play the Legends at 12 p.m. So those are the Kaizer Chiefs branches. Now, let me make another call. Any other team, if you want us to share about what you are doing as supporters, you're more than welcome. Just visit our website, drop us a WhatsApp there or a message on our website, which is www.tbr.solutions. www.t for Tommy, B for boys, R for Romeo, dot solutions, which is S for sugar, O for orange, L for Lima, U for Unity, T for Tommy, I for icon, O for Oscar, N for November, S for sugar. That's it. There is no .co.za. It's www.tbr. It's www.tbr.solutions. I thank you. Hello, everybody. My name is the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe from a TBR Solution. TBR Solution is a financial company that helps people to be financially savvy. I'm sure these days you are aware that prices are very up in terms of petrol, in terms of goods and services, prices are very, very high. Now, these days, we are on a campaign to help those members of GPF or government employees, especially if you are 55 years old or above and you are contemplating to resign or go on pension in 3 months' time. Give us a call or drop us a WhatsApp, then we'll call you back so that we help you to get your money expeditiously, as compared to sometimes people get their money after a long time. We will then transfer your money from GPF to Allen Gray, whom we have a relationship with. And the good news is, once the money has been transferred, you will choose how much you want to earn. If you happen to pass on, your spouse will also get the same amount. Then if it happens that both of you passes on, you would have appointed or selected beneficiaries. It could either be your children or anyone else. And there's nothing like age limit that they must be 22 or below. Even if they're above 22, they'll be able to get the inheritance from you. So that's how flexible it is. And then I know that sometimes people they worry about medical aid and all that. We also have with other partners who assist you to get a medical aid. So if you want to learn more and get more information pertaining to that, just drop us a WhatsApp. We'll therefore come back to you. I thank you.